guys! Today's video is going to be a little bit of a longer vlog. I kind of just wanted to have a chit chat and document my experience doing the tandem read. So I wanted to give my thoughts. I have like kind of a long thoughts segment near the end of the video. I also had my trip back home to Toronto to visit my friends, and I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of that as well. I just kind of wanted you guys to know a little bit more about my life and like what my personal life looks like. I honestly feel like you guys are my friends and you are my friends. And I just wanted to give you a little bit more of a personal look into my life. Also voice my thoughts about the books and how much I loved them. I'm actually editing the vlog right now. But I didn't really do an intro part, so I just wanted to say hi, hello, how are you? I hope that you're doing well. Hope that you guys really enjoy this vlog. Let me know if vlogs are something that you would like to see more of. You know, I like to do my funny videos, and that's what I usually do, but I wanted to have like a healthy balance of a vlog and funny video ratio. So today will be a longer vlog. I hope it feels like we're on FaceTime and chit-chatting. Please comment if you had similar thoughts and feelings to these books as I did. And I just want to say thank you so much for all the love. We reached 200 followers on my Instagram page at livyslib at Instagram. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you really enjoy this one, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hi Shardies. Last night I finished. As you can see, I enjoyed it immensely, and I read it, I think, in literally 3 days. Like, it was absolutely a blur, and I blacked out, to be frank. With that being said, I have a feat to endure for the next few days. I've taken it upon myself. I did a poll on my Instagram about whether I should do the tandem read, and literally 100% said yes. Even though I was kind of hoping that they were gonna say no. But you know what, I'm just gonna do it. And I figured that I'm gonna vlog me doing it because I have no idea if I'm gonna do it correctly. I don't know what the correct like scheduling of it is, but I'm gonna figure it out, okay? We'll see how it goes. Hey guys. Hey guys. This morning, we woke up looking just stunning. Let's do a little fit check this morning, guys. I've got my zebra pajamas, which, oh, we got a button undone. I asked my mom for a pair of Victoria's Secret silky jammies for Christmas last year, and I sent her the link to the pink striped ones, you know, the classic ones. Well, these are the ones that I got. These are actually the ones that I got, and that's fine. I thought it would be too much trouble to send them back. So I kept them, and you know what? Honestly, I feel like a rock star's wife. We're real on Livy Baker's books. We are real. We're showing real women, okay? This is what a real woman looks like when she wakes up. This is the peak female physique in the morning. I have white chips in right now. I'm flying back to Toronto, and I have to bring these 2 bricks in my backpack. That's great. Beautiful people. So I'm going to get ready and then go to a little cafe and do some work because I still have a regular person job. So I'm going to make myself not look like I just emerged out of the dirt. I put on some makeup, put on a little outfit, and then I'm gonna go to a cafe and do some work. And I'm going to see a Raptors game tonight with my dad, which I'm so excited for. I haven't seen a Raps game in so long. And then I'm going to try and get a really good chunk of my tandem read done. I'm enjoying it a lot, but haven't seen my Toronto friends in so long. So I've been really busy with friends, which is totally fine. I'm going to try my best. And I made the very ambitious decision of making my Goodreads challenge 110 books, and because I'm doing the tandem read and they're both thickies. They're both thickies, for lack of a better word. It's taking longer, of course. People who can just read 100 books, like, no problem in a year, like, that's crazy. Look at how insane this pastry is. Oh my god. Ah. So good. And I'm going to, sorry, the camera's literally fucking everywhere, isn't it? I'm throwing you around. And I'm going to go to a cafe, undisclosed which cafe I will be going to. I'm not sure yet. Preferably somewhere in the East End. It's close by, and I don't want to be too far away because I have to get ready for the Raptors game tonight. But I have a meeting in an hour, so I better make up my mind quickly. Maybe I'll stay here for another hour to do my meeting and then go. Does that sound like a good plan? Maybe that's a better plan. Anyways, slay. It is disgustingly cold outside. Like, I just walked to a cafe and I'm walking home now and I literally can't even hold my camera. It's so cold. My headphones literally stopped working because it's so cold. They just said no. I'm actually gonna go to bed now. So, I don't is it freezing? I have no music. Guys, one of my friends just told me that I remind her of Trisha Paytas. And I love Trisha Paytas. But would I want listen, do I remind you guys of Trisha Paytas? Again, I love her. But, you know, she's done certain things, spoken out of turn. I don't really know how to take that. I just thought I should let you guys know. Don't tell me that I remind you of Trisha Paytas. Please. Anyways, meeting's gonna start in 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna escape later. On a very serious feat. I'm gonna try and finish my tandem read today. I think it might be impossible. I'm like just over halfway through both of them, but I don't know, maybe I'll finish, like maybe I'll try to finish, I'll do the tandem read until I finish Empire of Storms today, maybe, and then finish Tower of Dawn tomorrow. I don't know. I went on a trip and I didn't read very much, and so I feel like super behind. So I'm gonna light a candle, I'm gonna make a tea, and we're going to try and get through this. I finished it, and it's 1:30. It's 1:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna put this baby away and finish Tower of Dawn tomorrow because I can't take it anymore. I'm obsessed. Honestly, I'm so, and this is what everyone says, I'm so pleasantly surprised with Tower of Dawn. Like, in the beginning, you know that meme that's like, in the beginning? I was like, I'm not vibing with this at all. Not one part of me is vibing. But then the more I got into it and the more I like learned about Nesrin and Irene. I love Irene. I want to be friends with Irene and Nesrin. And oh my god, Sartak? He's such a saucy boy. I love him. I finished Tower of John. And I loved it. I gave it 4 stars. Empire of Storms was 5 stars. You know, like I loved Irene, and I loved the relationship between Nesrin and Sartak. I loved their relationship. And Kaol and Irene was cute, but like, I don't know, I just felt like the story was secondary compared to Empire of Storms, which I think a lot of people feel that way, don't they? Look what I just woke up to. Oh my god. The universe is on my side because in my like little book group chat with my book friends, I was like, I don't have a bookshelf except for this, which I don't know if you can tell. It is fully loaded. There is literally no more space in it. So I need a new bookshelf, but also where am I gonna put it? Like, where? But my sister has one in her room and she was like, I don't use this bookshelf, like I'm not living here anymore. So she told me that I can just take her bookshelf, but like it's fucking huge. And I think I'm gonna put it here and just like move this over. We're going to figure it out, but I'm gonna show you the bookshelf. I wanna move these here. I don't know like the Tetris way that I'm going to do that. I have no idea what I'm doing. I do not have the architectural digest eye. This is it so far. I don't know. Not half bad, you know? Hey guys, I have like an entire list of things that I want to talk about regarding the tandem read, and I just wanted to start off by saying I loved these books so much. I mean, nothing in particular of this kind of thing happened to me recently, but I've just seen it happen to other people, and I just want to voice into the void. Can we stop shaming each other for liking books? I know that that's not going to happen, but at the end of the day, books are as unique as each individual person. And I say that in the sense that like each individual person's taste is different and it won't be like yours. And I want everyone who comes to my channel to know that I would never ever judge you for reading things that you love. Never. I want my channel to be a space where everyone can talk and everyone can chat about things that they love, free of judgment and free of bias, and just be able to share the love and find other people that share that same love. And if you don't like someone's opinion or you don't like somebody's book choices, then that's okay. Just don't engage with them. Like that's, I just don't understand this like, this hate on that people have, like this need for people to hate. Like, we're a generation that I think needs more compassion for each other. And, you know, that's easy for me to say from a place of privilege, but there is an excess of people who pass judgment on others for things that they like for no reason. And I just think if you have the opportunity to be kind, then be kind. If you have the opportunity to be angry, then don't engage. Just don't. With that being said, I wanted to talk about each of the books individually for a bit. As I said, I made like a few notes about them. Just wanted to voice my opinions and the common themes and the thoughts that I had while I was reading these books. And maybe Sarah J. Maas isn't your thing, and that's obviously totally fine. For me personally, I don't care if it's basic. I love her. I think her writing is magical. I think the worlds that she makes are incredible. I think the characters she creates are incredible. Specifically, the women who she creates You know, I know everyone's so like, oh, she creates like the girl bosses and stuff, which she definitely does. She doesn't shy away from the ugly side of human nature and the ugly side of people. And she doesn't shy away from how the hero is not always holier than thou and always does good and always is altruistic and always is putting people in front of themselves. Like, they mess up and they make mistakes like humans do. And I think that with Aylin, her internal struggle of her having to deal with the fact that she did a lot of terrible, ugly things in her life, but she still believes that she has the good in her to save everyone and to be able to rule her kingdom. Like, I feel like in a lot of fantasy novels, the characters are always so gorgeous and beautiful and stoic, and they don't make mistakes and they don't falter on their words and they know what they're doing and all this stuff. But Aylin does things that are shitty, as a lot of other characters in ACOTAR as well. Like, one of my favorite ACOTAR books has quickly become Silver Flames because Nesta is such an unlikable character in the beginning. Like, I hated her guts in the ACOTAR series. But then when that book came and you understand why she is the way that she is, and it honestly hit home for me because I saw a lot of parallels in myself with Nesta when reading that, and I also see a lot of parallels with myself in Aylin, and I think the reason so many people love this series is because they also feel that same way. Some of my favorite themes in these books were the failure. There was so much trial and error and failure that Aylin has to go through, which I think is such a beautiful trope, and especially when she's already had like a found family in her small court that she's created. Everyone is going through these failures together and they're growing from it and they still love each other. I mean, obviously one of my favorite tropes in these books was, of course, Aylin and Rowan, and I think the reason why I love Rowan so much, and Rhys is the same. Sarah J. Maas has this way of writing men who describe themselves as seeing her for all of her ugliness and seeing her for all of her mistakes, her rawness. Like, one of my favorite quotes is when he says to her, like, "I see you and I'm not afraid." Like, because I also think we live in a society where, you know, in relationships, somebody sees a slight mistake or a slight fault of yours and they instantly are like, well, I can get someone that's better, so never mind, see ya. And then they just dip out and they leave for somebody who they think will be better, but then the cycle just continues. And I think there's something so special about that, like seeing all of somebody and deciding to still stay because they're them and you love them. And I've said this before, but like one of my favorite, I guess, influencers, you could say, is Brittany Broski, and on her podcast she talks about A Court of Silver Flames, and it's the same in Throne of Glass, where it really shows that you can't get to the other side and you can't really reach happiness without extreme suffering and pain. That's just life. You have to go through that, and there's shame and there's mistakes and there's regret, but if you can't get through those things, then you can't reap the extreme happiness and the extreme joy and the extreme connection that life is all about. My other favorite theme in these books was how Aylin, even when she is not there and not present, so mostly in Tower of Dawn, she leaves traces of herself around. The note that she gave Irene when she met Irene when she was working at that pub, she leaves traces of kindness amidst all of her ugliness, which is so beautiful to me and such like a special trope. Amidst all of her murder, suffering, torture, she leaves these little tracks of kindness throughout the world. And also with Kaltain, when she gave her her cloak in the dungeon, I think, and Kaltain remembers that, and so she avenges her by destroying Morath. And then Irene decides to pursue her healing dreams because she leaves a note for her saying the world needs more healers. Like, it's just such a beautifully constructed story of, amidst all of her hatred and rage and ugliness that she is exercising on the world. Her true self shines through in these little things that she does, which make people remember her so vividly. I also love the themes of women being undermined by the men in the story as they think that they can outstrengthen them. And maybe they could, but the cunning of Aelin and Elide, like Elide, she has a limp and she pretends to have a stutter so people will underestimate her. I love that trope because it's like she's taking advantage of the patriarchy in her favor when really they all turn around and then end up winning. Because not only is there large themes of physical strength, obviously there's such large themes of mental strength and cunning and wisdom. And I think that that is way more overpowering than physical strength in the story. The way that Aelin thinks about getting Rolf to join her cause by like Lysandra, who was another woman who was very smart, becoming the sea dragon, and then the Mycenaeans come. Mycenaeans? Don't know how to say that. Like, there's just so many instances where you're like, oh my god, she's so smart. And I just love that. I think it's brilliant the way that it's written. I gave Empire of Storms 5 stars. I gave Tower of Dawn 4 stars. I loved Tower of Dawn. I thought it was great. It's very important to the story. I just am way more invested, obviously, in Aelin and Rowan and Aedion and Lysandra and Fenris and Gabriel. Like, when I finish Kingdom of Ash, like, I'm going to need a week to gather myself. And I'm like already one book behind on my Goodreads challenge, and because I can't, like, I just want to take my time with it. And I think that that's okay. I think it's okay to take your time with books. I loved the sea imagery in Empire of Storms. I love the pirates, the boats, like the seaside town, the ocean rose. I loved it. I loved that. And I really like Irene. Irene is another one where her wisdom and cunning and power really came from inside, and a lot of people underestimate her. And I like how she had a backbone too, because sometimes Cale would say shit and I'm like, he would piss me off. And I kind of love how in the end he didn't completely heal. I kind of loved that they're connected and that he accepts himself as having to use the wheelchair once in a while. I thought that was a good choice, because I was kind of like, if he's completely healed, like, I don't know, maybe that sends the message like he was imperfect and now he has to get fully better. But now that he and Irene loves him just as much, when he still will sometimes have to use the chair, I thought that was beautiful. And I loved that choice by Sarah J. Maas, for sure. So those are just some of my little thoughts about them, and I just wanted to share that. And once again, like, I know I'm a very small channel and that's okay, and I don't care, because all of you genuinely feel like my friends and mean a lot to me. But I want you to know that when you come here, there is no judgment. I never want to post a video where I'm like hating on a book so hard and being like, and if you like this book, then you're stupid and you're an idiot. No, I don't. What you read is your business, and obviously don't read like hate speeches or with the intention of exercising the things within those pages. That's my little TED Talk. Okay, I just got back from the mall and some damage was done today. Finally, I decided to go ahead and buy the AirPod Maxes that I've been wanting forever and ever. I have been saving up for them for a very long time, so this definitely wasn't like an impulse purchase. I'm not on that level. I'm not in that tax bracket. So I did have to save up for these for quite a long time. But I got them. Listen. When I'm reading my book and I'm tuned in, I'm not hearing shit. I am not hearing shit out of these headphones. So I am locked in. It's really important for me to have my headphones on when I'm reading my book, because I can't have the noise. I can't have the distractions around me, okay? So this was a need. This was not a want, this was a need. Were they horrifically expensive? Absolutely they were. However, just look. Oh my god. And the gag is, like, I really, okay, let me just put them on for you. I really wanted the green ones. I thought about it long and hard. And I'm like, you know what? I'm spending 800 bucks. And as much as I want the green ones and they're beautiful, will I want the green ones in like 3 years? You know, like in 3 years, will I be like, okay, why did I get the green ones? And I just feel like I will, because I've done that with so many other things where now at this point in my life, I'm like, why did I get this obscene color in this? Like, just because I was feeling funky in the moment? No. I didn't get the white because a lot of people have the white and like I get things really dirty all the time. So that was a smart decision on my part. That was an adult decision. Now I also got my Amica curl cream. I borrowed this from my sister like months and months ago, and it literally, like, this is my natural hair. My natural hair is super curly, and like I'm really trying to embrace it and wear it curly in 2024. And this was expensive. I think it was $45, 45 Canadian dollars. But when I tell you, nothing has ever made my curls more silky smooth, not frizzy, lasts all day, by the way. Like, doesn't make them crunchy, amazing. So if you have curly hair like me and you're looking for like the best curl cream of all time, this would definitely be it. Has nothing to do with reading, but I'm just, you know, I'm just telling you guys what I got. The other few things, definitely nothing special. Definitely nothing special. Eyebrow pencil is a pink zebra face mask and a vanilla and cocoa butter deodorant. Okay, that's my haul. The biggest purchase definitely being my AirPod Maxes. But I really want to get like a cute case to put on them, or maybe put like red bows on the sides. I know everyone does that, but I think it's so cute. So I haven't done much else today. We were just walking around the mall, and then we walked around outside in the gardens. And now we're back home, and I think I'm gonna go for a run with my new headphones. I have to edit this vlog, and then I'll probably read. What else is new, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I cannot wait to see you next Monday. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the vlog and you stuck around this long. I have no idea how long this is gonna be because I've been loading up these clips for like 2 weeks. I've been filming this vlog, literally. So yeah. I hope you guys have a fabulous day and a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, see you later.